Moral development and ethical reasoning represent fundamental aspects of the holistic growth of children and adolescents. They involve the progressive understanding and internalization of societal norms, values, principles of justice, fairness, empathy, and responsibility. For educators, fostering moral development is critical not only to promote positive behavior and discipline in the classroom, but also to nurture future citizens capable of ethical decision-making and compassionate action. This module explores foundational theories of moral development, the cognitive and emotional processes underpinning moral reasoning, the role of culture and context, and practical strategies educators can use to encourage moral growth and ethical reflection among you. It also addresses contemporary challenges such as moral disengagement and ethical dilemmas in school settings. 1. Theoretical foundations of moral development. Jean Piaget's theory of moral judgment. Piaget identified two major stages in children's moral reasoning: heteronomous morality, ages 4 to 7. Children view rules as fixed and unchangeable, handed down by authority figures. Moral judgments are based largely on the consequences of actions rather than intentions. Autonomous morality, ages 10 plus. Children begin to understand that rules are agreements that can be modified and that intentions matter in moral evaluations. They start to grasp the concept of fairness and justice. Lawrence Kohlberg's Stages of Moral Development. Kohlberg expanded on Piaget's work and proposed a 6-stage model grouped into 3 levels. Level 1, Pre-conventional morality. Stage 1, Obedience and punishment orientation. Moral decisions based on avoiding punishment. Stage 2, Individualism and exchange. Recognition that individuals have different perspectives. Actions are judged based on self-interest. Level 2, Conventional morality stage. 3, Good interpersonal relationships. Moral behavior aims to gain approval and maintain relationships. Stage 4, Maintaining social order. Importance of obeying laws and fulfilling duties. Level 3, Post-conventional morality. Stage 5, Social contract and individual rights. Recognition that laws are social contracts to be changed for the common good. Stage 6, Universal ethical principles. Moral reasoning based on abstract principles of justice, dignity, and equality. Carol Gilligan's Ethics of Care. Gilligan argued that Kohlberg's model was biased toward justice-oriented reasoning more typical in males. She proposed an ethics of care perspective focusing on empathy, relationships, and responsibility as equally important moral dimensions, especially emphasized in female development. Cognitive and emotional processes. In moral reasoning, moral cognition involves understanding right and wrong, justice, and societal norms. Moral emotions such as guilt, shame, empathy, and pride influence behavior and motivation. Moral identity is the degree to which being moral is central to one's self-concept. Brain areas like the prefrontal cortex and amygdala play critical roles in integrating cognitive and emotional components of moral behavior. Cultural and social influences on morality. Moral norms vary across cultures, though core values like fairness and harm avoidance are widely shared. Collectivist cultures may emphasize community, duty, and harmony. Individualistic cultures stress autonomy, rights, and justice. Peer groups, family socialization, religious teachings, and media contribute to moral learning. Globalization and multicultural classrooms challenge educators to respect diverse moral frameworks while fostering shared ethical principles. 4. Moral development. In the educational context, schools are important arenas for moral socialization through rules, codes of conduct, and interaction. Character education programs teach values such as respect, responsibility, honesty, and fairness. Restorative justice practices promote accountability and relationship repair. Teachers' ethical conduct serves as a powerful model for students. Moral dilemmas and debates in class stimulate higher-level moral reasoning. 5 challenges to moral development in schools. Moral disengagement. Justifying unethical behavior to avoid guilt. bullying and exclusion, undermines empathy and justice. Ethical relativism, belief that morals are purely subjective, can hinder consensus on right behavior. Navigating conflicts between personal values and institutional rules. Addressing digital ethics in the age of social media and online interactions. Educators' strategies to foster moral and ethical reasoning. Encourage perspective-taking and empathy through role plays and storytelling. Facilitate moral dilemma discussions that challenge you to think critically. Promote reflection on personal values and decisions through journaling. Model fairness, respect, and honesty consistently. Create a classroom culture emphasizing trust, inclusiveness, and restorative approaches. Collaborate with families and communities to support moral development. Integrate multicultural and global ethics to prepare you for diverse societies. Summary. Moral development and ethical reasoning in children and adolescents are complex processes integrating cognitive understanding, emotional engagement, and social influences. Educators play a pivotal role in nurturing morally responsible youth by creating supportive environments, modeling ethical behavior, and encouraging reflective, principled decision-making. As future leaders and citizens, students equipped with strong moral reasoning contribute positively to society and personal well-being. I hope you will join us in the next course. I look forward to congratulating you upon the completion of this course.